Welcome to Gurudeep Edhub Plus Coaching Institute. I am Deepika, CEO and founder of Gurudeep Edhub Plus Coaching Center. We offer Cbse, Igcse, ICSE, IB and all state board and NEET and GE, JE competitive exam courses are available in our institute. Now, all courses you can study under one roof. So today's session about how average students become board toppers, and the toppers, how can they neglect their mistake, and they can identify their mistake and they can rectify from their mistake, and what are the strategy and study plan we are going to see today. So the complete 30 days compo study plan we are going to discuss now. So the averages, those who getting mark 50, 45 to 50 ranges, they rise up their mark into 70. And the toppers, they are struggling. They are getting mark 65 to 68, but they cannot get the 70 marks, full mark. So for the toppers, this is the proper study plan. It's guide you how to get centum. With strategy, kindly follow it, both averages as well as toppers. So this is our today topic, how average students become the board toppers, and daily study method comparison. This strategy not only for a single board. So Cbse, ICSE, IGCSE and all state board students kindly follow the same strategy. So why does one student in a single classroom, why does one student score 95% of mark and another student struggle with the same syllabus and the same textbook and the same exam and the same time also they have, everything is same, but why they not able to get full mark, and why some of the categories of students only they can get a 95% and other they below 95. So the difference is not the intelligence. So it is not based on the intelligence. The actual reason is the difference is daily study method. How they allocate the time for all the subject and how they do the daily practice. That is actual difference. So that is not depends on intelligence, and they only have a high knowledge. You people not have any knowledge. So this is not actually happen. And the main thing, today I will show you a simple table that can turn the average student into a topper. And mark don't change by studying more. So multiple times studying alone not help. The strategy and the plan will help you. So the marks change by inner studying right. Okay. So mark doesn't change by studying more. It makes changes by studying right. Okay. And the best on-screen line here, the toppers method reveal 90 plus mark daily system and average to topper and 3 hours is equal to 5 marks. So these are all the major categories, the strategy we are going to discuss today to convert averager into topper. Okay, what is this topper method? Today I am going to reveal how they practice daily and 90 plus marks daily swing and average to topper and 3 hours every day you have to spend to high your mark. Okay, the next thing, the board exam 2026, the physics exam coming 20th February. So the board exam 2026, 3 hours daily you allocate time for the major subject. So it will, the same strategy you can follow it for all the subject also. Okay, so evenly you have to split the time. There are 24 hours there. You have to plan. You have to segregate the time for each subject. What are the timing you are going to follow it. And for your breakfast, dinner, lunch and some you have to take some refreshment. So for that also you have to allocate some time. So each and everything, the per day plan you have to put it. That per day plan how you allocate for all subject, that the next video I reveal it. Okay. So the topic board exam 2026, the 3 hours daily you must allocate. The plan to get a 90 plus mark success. And this is an attractive introduction to you. If I tell you that only the 3 focused hours a day are enough to secure 90 plus in a board exam, will you believe me? Yeah, sure. Today I will show you the realistic daily plan. So that the proper specific tabular column I show to you, I reveal to you what the tabular column and plan, the successor they are followed. So today I will show you the realistic plan that toppers actually follow. Okay, the next topic, how average students become the board toppers. Yeah, that actually happened. Not every toppers was brilliant from the beginning. So the multiple times practice made them to become a topper. Okay. So most toppers were average student and who changed just one thing, their daily routine. So they also become from the beginning as a beginner only. So they daily plan. So who changed just one thing, their daily routine. The daily routine, how they change it. Let me show you exactly what they do differently in their daily routine. So the board exam, let's say 2 hours, it's already discussed. And today we are going to discuss about the physics study plan, that guarantee of getting high mark. So physics is not a difficult one. That is also practice mathematics perfect. Okay. So physics is not a difficult one. Wrong planning makes it difficult. So planning in a right way will increase your mark. Planning and you not focus the study plan and your own daily routine plan, then you lose your mark. So physics is not a difficult, it's a wrong planning makes it difficult. Okay, if you want to score high marks in physics without fear and without pressure, this study plan is for you. So top 5 mistakes that reduce your board exam mark. So what is the 5 major mistakes? Even the toppers also they are doing it. So they have to identify and analyze it, and they have to rectify that mistakes. We just remove the mistake. Many students work hard but still lost 50 to 20 mark in board exam. Not because they don't know answer, but because of simple daily mistake will lead them to lose their 50 to 20 marks. But because of simple daily mistake, let me show you what is the mistake and how to avoid it. So the board toppers versus average students. Okay, so how averager become topper and topper get a centum. So the daily study plan comparison, not only for a single board, I already told you this plan for all board students, Cbse, Igcse, ICSE and state board students. Okay. So this is a complete plan. So what are all the area you have to cover per day. This is actually a 30-day combo plan. So per day what you have to do till 30th day. So the day wise we're going to discuss today how you allocate your study plan to get a average to center. So the area of study timing and focus and chapter priority. The previous video we discussed about from which chapter we have to start, and to the hierarchical order we have to start focus our preparation. So here there is a hierarchical order. The study time you have to allocate and focus and chapter priority you have to give, and the chapter priority, NCERT usage, how well you are using, and writing practice, numericals and previous year questions. So often I am telling, without previous year question paper testing and the multiple sample paper practice, without, if you go for your board exam, sure you lose your mark. Okay. So the study time, it's a fixed daily time. So for all subject you allocate a fixed time. Morning 2.5 hours for this subject and next 2.5 hours for this subject. So the daily routine you got to follow, how you are in your classroom, how the timetable they are following, Monday to all the weekdays, how they are following timing for all the subject. The same way you have to allocate the same time for same subject. Okay. So study time is a fixed daily time. Morning, if suppose if your waking time is a 5 o'clock, so 5 to 8, sure that will be a physics or what you wish from there. That is also which concept, which subject you not in strong. You have to give more importance to the weak subject. Okay. So strong subject, some of the subject that you feel it's very easy. So that strong subject you just allocate some 2 hours, 2.5 hours, but very weak subject you please allocate at least 3 hours. Okay. So the rise here, what are the strategy follow the toppers and what are the strategy we need to follow for the averages. So we no need to categorize the student into slow learner, topper or average. Here we follow the strategy. So those who wish to rise their marks 65 to 70, you follow this strategy. And those who wish rise up your mark from 50 to full mark 70, you follow this strategy. Okay. So that's the difference actually. So what is a study time? It's a fixed daily timing. It's maybe for 50 to 70, it's a random timing. But what is the focus? The marks oriented study. This is chapter completion first. So for the average, first complete, because the toppers already they completed that their syllabus and they have to do the multiple practice and they do some routine work, multiple study plan and strategy they are following. But you are lacking in that particular area only. So what you have to do? The chapter completion only. So chapter first you have to complete it. So focus on here marks oriented, how to get a 70 marks. Here the chapter completion is first for the average. So chapter priority, high weightage chapter is a first. Here and chapter initially you have to give the equal importance. Once you complete this category, immediately push to this. You just shift to this. Okay. So NCERT you say line by line, the center focus that you have to study only the summary reading. So all assess and reason question without reading of line by line, it never help you. So assess and reason, what is you already studied from 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 mark. So from these concept, the assess and reason and concept case based question, it never come. So line by line, if you understand the concept in NCERT syllabus, then it will help you to give the correct answer, to pick the correct answer in assess and reason and case studies. So NCERT uses for the toppers, they have to follow line by line studies, and this is the summary reading. At least each chapter backside there is a summary. So you without that you please never go to the next chapter. Okay. So summary reading is very, very important. And next to writing practice. So daily writing answers, because the derivation. So daily if you are derive the derivation, then only it register in your mind, or else sometimes it you can forget it. So rarely write. So the averager rarely they are writing. And numericals. So practice daily. Avoid difficult sums. So averages, you please, that means I am sorry to say this is averages. Here those who wish to rise up their mark from 50 to 70, please avoid the difficult sum. But the board exam toppers, practice daily all the example and exercise and previous year and sample questionnaire. All categories of students kindly do that. Okay. And previous year questions, solve regularly, solve at the end. So whenever you completed one chapter, immediately the theory part when you complete, immediately check with the previous year, and the numerical if you have completed, immediately check with the previous, and line by line or summary if you are completed, immediately check with that. For assess and case study, this immediately check with the previous year questions. So chapter wise if you completed, immediately go to check with your knowledge with the sample papers. Okay. And the next thing, revision. So daily plus weekly. So you have to revise. So don't skip the subject preparation daily. Okay. Daily you have to prepare it. So according to that you have to put the time and study plan. So revision daily plus weekly only before the exam. So where they are lacking, only before the exam they are studying. And formula revision every day, once in a while. Okay. So here every day we have to follow. every day we have to remember the formulas in your mind. And mock test. So what is mock test? That is actually the MCQ related. So many mock tests available in our study materials also. We are if you contact us, we also provide more number of mock test materials. You can check your knowledge in the MCQ part or 2 mark part. And so many websites are also available for the daily mock test practices. Okay, you just practice in that. And daily, weekly, this is revision. Daily plus weekly, they are only before the exam only they are revising. But formula revision, every day they are revising. They are once in a while they are revising. So this is wrong actually. So error notebook. So maintain and revises. Okay. So every day what are the strategy they are following. So every day they have to maintain, and so these are the strategy every day whether they are doing or not, they have to note down. If any one of the day they miss, they have to compensate that day with any one of the day. Okay, so that is actually the strategy of toppers. So maintenance and revise again and again, and ignore the mistakes. Okay, and mock test. So take test seriously. So the toppers usually what they actually do, the mock test continuously they have to practice each and every completion of syllabus. Sorry, each and every completion of chapters. And they skip analysis. And mock test daily seriously they have to do, they skip the analysis. And presentation, the neat diagram and steps, the neat diagram they have to project it so they can secure the mark. And messy writing, so that they just miss, they are writing and project their answer. So that is we have to avoid. Okay. And time management, practice time bound. So multiple times they have to practice, and a daily plan 3 or 2 hours at least they have to practice daily in their routine per day. So the practice multiple times practice will lead the reducing time. Okay, so easily they can finish their 2 mark 3 mark and detailed question derivations diagram easily they draw it. So practice it, manage your time. Okay, and the run out of time. So here if you are not practice well these category, this is the mistake usually the average they are doing. So the out of time, so it runs, you take more time for a single question. And phone usage, so then they are using only the study purpose only, they are using the limited and controlled purpose, and there is frequently they are distracted. Continuously we addict with the mobile. Sure, all the answers is deviated. You cannot remember all what you watch in reels, everything it's come in front of you. So you cannot remember what is the actual derivation and answer. You cannot remember it. So there is a distraction will happen, frequent distraction. So mindset. So if you are completed everything pakka we completed, finally the toppers, and we be able to feel, we can feel we so calm, because we not have any pressure and rush up to complete the chapters, or this we not study, that we not study, so we not have any rush up and pressure. So here we those kind of students you can see they are very calm and very strong and very confident in their subject. And here because of doing these many mistakes, the fear, and they have some panic while they attend the board exam or any exams. Okay. So what is the daily study routine comparison? Again we come to the point. Aspect, what are the aspects we have to do, and what is the board topper and what is the average student they have to follow. So previous concept we discussed about what are all the mistakes the average they are doing, and what are the strategy and study plan the toppers they are following. So that I revealed you. So now what we have to do for daily routine comparison. So aspects in the board toppers and average student, they study hours 3 to 5 hours. This is at least 3 hours they focused, and here 6 to 8 distracted hours. So here also the mistakes that actually the averages they have to do, how why they are losing the mark, and start time, same time daily. So they have to focus their timing and the same timing they have to do the practice. So depend on their mood. Sometimes the averages, some if they have mood, they come to the preparation, or else they again go back to their enjoyment. Okay, and breaks, short and planned. Okay, so after the 2 hours completed, in between we need some break to refresh ourselves. So what timing we take, because we have to refresh, not we give some refreshment to our body, healthy snacks or healthy food and water we have to take. Okay, that actually along with the plan. And this is long and random. Often they are wasting their time. So randomly they are taking an enjoyment. And revision, same day plus next day. So what they are following in a day, in a particular 2 or 3 hours, what they are doing, the same routine thing the next day. This is come under the everyday we there is 21-day strategy that reveal the concept of 21-day strategy in the next coming videos. So once we started to do practice same day, the next day automatically our body and mind is set to do the work routinely. Okay, so the revision time the same day, and the next day what they are to do, they are doing the same, and they are skipping. So one day they do, the next day they skip, and the next day they again started. So it should be a routine. They are not follow the routine. And rest, test review. So once the 3 hours they follow the preparation, they have, after they take some rest, and the next day continuous day they have to do the same practice, and they have to test their knowledge by using mock test or previous year or sample question paper, Cbse portal, and our own institute study material, mock test available, sample papers available. They have to test their knowledge. Why we have to test the knowledge? There only we can analyze and where we have lacking in where we are strong and where we are actually missing the concept. You can analyze by yourself. So you can improve your weak areas and just check the marks. So what mark we can get? Oh, they are satisfying with that mark. So these are the mistakes usually the average they are doing. So kindly avoid it. And answer writing style. How the toppers they have to do. They have to project their answer. Okay. So the area structure, both toppers and averages. So here stepwise and clear idea they have to project. Here the paragraph style, bulk amount of concept they have to write, and diagram they labeled and neat diagram, and missing they miss these things, the label and the neat diagram they miss it. Keyword, use exam keywords, and here use own language. So